Every family should have a collection of books in their home. As a former teacher and a mom of 4, that's what Lisa Habighorst firmly believes. But the reality is, many families in Southern Nevada do not have books in their homes, and their kids are struggling to learn to read. So in 2001, Lisa set out to make a difference in her community, one book at a time.
Spread the Word Nevada has been around for 16 years, and we're a local grassroots effort that started very small in the garage of my home. And our whole idea was to put books into the hands of children who need them and can't afford them. For families that just are struggling to put food on the table, we wanted to provide those books or those resources for those children.
What started as a small initiative has grown to be a thriving nonprofit organization that's given out 3.8 million books to needy families in Las Vegas. All the books start out at the Spread the Word Nevada warehouse, where box after box of donated books are sorted and cleaned by staff and volunteers.
Our warehouse is the heart of Spread the Word Nevada. We have a volunteer room where people clean books for us. We had last month alone 48 different activities in there for volunteers coming in, but we have them constantly, 2 or 3 a day. Different groups come in and clean books. We had about 5,000 volunteers come through last year. Our warehouse stores all our books. They get them ready. Our staff gets them ready and sorted to go out to the schools. It's just a really busy, thriving place, and it's growing bigger, and we're outgrowing it every day.
The books are then delivered to various at-risk elementary schools in the Clark County School District through Spread the Word Nevada's different programs. One of those programs is their family reading initiative they call Breakfast with Books.
We are so lucky to work with Spread the Word Nevada, and they bring to us Breakfast with Books. So once a month, our students get an opportunity to bring their families into the school and really just get a book and get some breakfast and hear a story, win some prizes, and it's a great experience for them.
Snakes in the doghouse, sleeping through the storm. Mouse is looking all around to find a place that's warm. Move over, Rover.
It's all about teaching those families how important it is to read together and to spend that time together. And so it's really a great program. It's one of my favorites too, because you'll see moms bringing babies in strollers, the whole family comes in, and it's just a beautiful way for those families to bond together over books.
Another service that Spread the Word offers to local elementary schools is a mentoring program called Books and Buddies.
We're at 6 campuses now across the valley. Bringing in volunteers from the community that can give an hour of their time once a week to read with 2 struggling readers, a half an hour each. And we see huge growth. We test those kids at the beginning and we test those kids at the end. Huge growth, especially in comprehension and in reading words per minute. But the biggest part is that both the mentor and the child form a bond. And for that child to have somebody come and care enough to come see them every week and make that time out, it's very, very special to them. And they feel so amazing and loved, and that's what we're trying to do too. So it's the academics, but it's also the bonding of the partnership, and the mentors get a lot out of it as well.
I take the kids for 30 minutes at a time.
Excellent reading.
We spend the first part of it reading a book together, and then we spend the last part of it playing literacy games. And the goal is really to impress on them how joyful and how wonderful reading can be, that maybe they're struggling with it now, but there are some fun things. And, you know, by reading books, you get to learn about different people, different cultures, different places in the world that maybe I'll never get to go to Switzerland, but I can read about Switzerland.
Frequently, these children are changing schools. They're moving from one school to another. So they may have missed something in one classroom. And with the volume of children that a teacher has, it's very difficult for a teacher to give that specialized attention. And so if a child comes to us, then we can work on those skills. The skills that, not that they're missing, but they might have missed them in one classroom or other. So they're getting that individualized attention here, and it's really rewarding to see how they blossom.
Studies have shown that students who do not read proficiently by 3rd grade are 4 times more likely to leave high school without a diploma. But with the help of Spread the Word Nevada, schools say they have a better shot of turning all their students into proficient readers.
We have a lot of kids at our school that are second language. Their first language is not English, and they don't have that role model at home to read to when they go home at night. So these mentors provide a stable person that's going to come once a week and read with them with a good English vocabulary that can help them through those tricky words that they have trouble with.
Bug monster about as tall as a giraffe.
My mentor helps me to read hard books. She helps me with the words if I don't know how to say them.
So it's kind of nice to have community members coming into the school so the kids get different role models to be working with every week. It's something that we wouldn't normally have, so this is a huge service for our school.
Since they started out, Spread the Word Nevada has impacted nearly 500,000 students in Las Vegas, and they've had a lot of help along the way.
Our community has rallied around this from the very beginning, and it's been the lifeblood of our efforts. A lot of corporation support has been extremely important to us. We could not do it without their help. We look to our partners at Cox Communications, at the MGM Resorts, the Venetian, I could name a lot, Southwest Gas. They all have been supportive from day one, have helped us to grow and continue to support us and love what we do, and so we just couldn't do it without them. Spread the Word Nevada is part of the heart of Vegas because we're changing lives one book at a time, and it takes our whole community, and we're excited to do it.